Hello everyone, welcome back to my additional mathematics channel. Today I would like to focus on the application of integration is reversing process of the differentiation. Let's get started with the class. Have fun! Let's discuss question number 1. Given y is equal to 3 times 2x plus 2 to the power of 3, find dy dx. Subsequently, find integrate 18 times 2x plus 2 square dx. Alright, so first of all, let's differentiate by using chain rule. So for this question, we will differentiate by take the 3 times the 3 and times the 2x plus 2, and then power will be 3 minus 1, which is 2, and times with the 2. Don't forget, you have to differentiate in the bracket 2x plus 2. After you differentiate, you'll get 2, right? So dy dx will be 18 times 2x plus 2 to the power of 2, right? First thing, get your dy dx right first. Make sure it's perfect. And then we are going to integrate 18 times 2x plus 2 square, which is actually exactly the same with the dy dx just now, isn't it? That means we are going to integrate the dy dx. And we will get the answer, which is y, right? So integrate the dy dx will give you y. This is a concept that I just shared with you in my previous video. So that means we'll get the y. We just copy the answer, 3 times 2x plus 2 to the power of 3. Alright, settle. Solve one question. Let's see question number 2. First of all, you need to differentiate by using quotient rule, right? Still remember how to differentiate using quotient rule is v du dx minus u du dx over v square. That is the formula that you must use. Alright? So now let's differentiate first. Okay, we need to find f prime x, which is actually 2 minus 3x is a v, right? 2 minus 3x is a v times with the differentiate of the u, right, over the v square. So we solve the v square first. 2 minus 3x square, and we copy down the v, 2 minus 3x, and make sure you put bracket. And we are going to differentiate the 5x plus 2, which is the u. So if we differentiate 5x plus 2, we will get 5, right? And then you need to minus the u, which is 5x plus 2 just now. Alright? Copy down the 5x plus 2, and we need to differentiate the v, right? So if we differentiate the v, which is actually 2 minus 3x. Okay, we want to differentiate 2 minus 3x. So we will get the answer, which is negative 3, right? Okay, so now we need to solve and simplify. So 2 minus 3x square is fine, is nice, it's completely factorized. So 5 times 2 will be 10. Negative 3x times 5, right? We have solved 2 times 5, which is 10. Now we will solve minus 3x times 5, which is negative 15x, right? Minus, okay, when we see minus 3, negative 3 times negative 5x, be careful. Okay, so you will get positive, right? Negative and negative will give you positive 15x. And don't forget, there is a negative 2. Negative 2 times negative 3, so positive 6. Alright, so double check so that we won't make careless mistake. So the answer should be 1/6 over 2 minus 3x squared. That is actually the dy dx. Alright, so after we got the dy dx, we want to integrate the dy dx because it's function. We don't call dy dx, we call as f prime x dx. So we integrate 16 over 2 minus 3x squared dx. And what is our answer? Our answer for sure will be the function itself, which is actually the fx given, right? So this is actually the differentiation. So we want to integrate the differentiation, we'll get back the function, right? So we integrate the f prime x, we get back fx, right? So we just copy back the fx, that it will be the answer, which is 5x plus 2 over 2 minus 3x is the perfect answer for question number 2. Now let's proceed to the next question, which is question number 3. Given y is equal to 5 times x plus 2 power 3 and dy dx was given equal to h times x plus 2 to the power of k, find the value of h plus k. Subsequently, find the value of 1 over 10 integrate dy dx, okay, where x is equal to 2. Alright, let's start with differentiation. dy dx is equal to, let's see how to do. We are going to differentiate from the y, which is 3 times with the 5, and then we copy the x plus 2, and then 3 minus 1 power 2, and we differentiate the x, we'll get 1. So that means we just do comparison. So we are actually make them equal. So we can see that h is actually equal to 15 and the k should be equal to 2. So h is equivalent to 1, 5, and the k should be equal to 2 by just observe left and right. Okay, the right is k, the left is 2. So that means k will be equal to 2, right? So that is how you find the constant of h and k, and the question is asking the value of h plus k. So let's plus the k and h. So it will be 15 plus 2, right? So which is equivalent to 17. So we will take 15 plus with the 2, and then we will add up the 15 plus 2. So the answer is 17. Okay, we have solved the h plus k, which is 17. Subsequently, find the value of 1 over 10, integrate the dy dx. So if we integrate the dy dx, which is actually integrate the dy dx will give you y, right? So we will just write 1 over 10 times with the y, right? Because when we integrate the dy dx, we will get back the y. Okay, the dy dx is actually 15 times with x plus 2 power 2. So if we integrate the dy dx, we will get back the y. So we will just write 1 over 10 times with the 5, and then multiply by x plus 2 to the power of 3. And we will substitute the 2, x equal to 2 into the answer. So we will solve the answer, which is 1 over 10 times 5 times 2 plus 2 to the power of 3, which is actually 4 to the power of 3, right? So we substitute the 2 into the function, and we can solve the answer easily. So the answer is 1 over 10 times 5 times 64. Alright, so let's solve the answer. And the answer is 32, right? So if you double check, integrate the dy dx, actually will give you the y, and you just solve accordingly, substitute the x equal to 2, and you will get the answer, which is 32. All right, so now let's move on to the next question, which is question number 4. Given fx equal to 3x times 2x plus 1 power 2 and integrate 12x power 2 plus 8x plus 1 dx is equal to a times fx. Find, apply the concept, okay? Let's apply the concept. So integrate the dy dx will give us y. So that means this is y. So dy dx, the y is a times fx, okay, is equal to the differentiation of the y, which is actually this one. All right, this is dy dx. So 12x squared plus 8x plus 1 is the dy dx. Got it? So we differentiate the y is a times fx. Okay, we'll get dy dx. So that means a times f prime x will be equal to this. This is a dy dx. Okay, it's just that it comes with a constant. So now we need to differentiate the fx, right? We are given fx. Now the a we can put aside first. We factorize the a. So I'm going to differentiate this function because it comes with two functions multiplied by each other. So it's a product rule. It's u times dv dx. So the u is 3x. dv dx is 2 times 2x plus 1 power 1 times 2. Don't forget, you have to differentiate whatever inside the bracket, which is differentiate of 2x plus 1. So it will give you 2, right? Okay, be careful. All right, so it's actually dv dx plus v, which is just now 2x plus 1 power 2. And we need to differentiate the 3x. Differentiate the 3x, I am sure you know, is 3, right? Differentiate any number with the x will get back that number. So differentiate 3x will give you 3. Okay? So now we have successfully differentiated using the product rule u times v. U times v, right? Okay. So now we can expand carefully. 12x times 2 will be 6x. 6x times 2 will be 12x squared. 12x squared, right? So, but there is a times 2, right? So we just do like that. We just times with the number 3x times 2 will be 6x times 2, 12x, with a bracket 2x plus 1, plus 3 times, and we expand. 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 is the expansion of 2x plus 1 squared. Alright, so now we need to expand further so that we can do comparison later. So let's expand carefully. We have 24x squared, 12 times 2, 24x squared, plus 12x, right? Plus 12x, plus another, okay, 12x, right? We have 3 times 4, which is also 12x, but square, right? 3 times 4, 12x squared, and 3 times 4x will be 12x, and 3 times 1 will be 3, right? So we are getting the, okay, the like term with the x squared and the x. So we are going to sum up and simplify until 3 terms. So it's 12 plus 24, 24 plus 12 will be 36x squared, right? For x squared, we have 24 plus 12. Okay, so we have 36x squared. And then for x, we have 12 plus 12, right? So 24x, right? 12 plus 12, so we have 24x. And for number, we just got 3, right? There is only 3, right? So we will just plus 3. So now we need to factorize a number so that we can see how many times. So that means we are going to study how to form the factorize. We are going to factorize. So that means we are going to factorize the 3, right? So it will be 3a times 12x squared plus 8x plus 1. Okay, so then we can say that the 3a is actually equal to 1, right? So we can actually cancel out the factor. So finally we will get the answer a, which is just 12x squared plus 8x plus 1 divided by 12x squared plus 8x plus 1. So hence we can say that the answer for a is 1 over 3. Alright, so it's 1/3. So that's how we solve the question, which actually testing us the concept of integration is reversing process of differentiation. It's a bit complicated for this one, so but I'm sure your concept is good, you can solve. So the answer A is 1/3. Now let's proceed to another question, which is very challenging. It's actually hot question. The profit function from the sales of bus ticket of company K is given by A is equal to 100t squared plus 50t cubed, where A is the profit obtained in ringgit Malaysia and T is the time in days. Find the rate of profit obtained by the bus company after 5 days. Given that the rate of profit obtained from another bus company H is given by dA dt equal to 30 squared plus 40t. So which company will get more profit in the 10 day? So this is actually question which are application of the integration to the concept of integration is reversing process of differentiation. So basically we will actually find the rate of profit obtained by the company after 5 years. So we need to differentiate the dA with respect to the time, right? So let's do the dA dt. How to do dA dt? It's just that you just differentiate the a, right? So dA dt is equal to 2 times 100t plus 150 t squared, and you just substitute the value of t because the question say after 5 days. So that means you substitute the t equal to 5 after you differentiate the dA dt, right? So let's do it now. So let's look at the a. So a is 100t squared plus 50t cubed. So if I differentiate, I will get 200t plus 150t squared, right? So now I'm going to substitute the value of t equal to 5 into there. So I will get 200 times 5 plus 150 times 5 squared. So if I substitute the 5 into the t for dA dt, I will get the answer for the rate of profit obtained by the bus company after 5 days. So the answer is ringgit Malaysia 4750, 4750. Alright, so that is how you do the rate of profit obtained by the bus company after 5 days. Now for B, we have to start from dA dt, which is 30t squared plus 40t. And if you notice that dA dt is actually 1 over 5 times of the dA dt just now, right? So it's 1 over 5 times 200t plus 150t squared. So if I am going to integrate this, I will get the A, right? So the daily profit function, which is A, profit function is A, all right, of the ticket for the bus is for the company H, right? Company H, another company. So I will just integrate 1 over 5 200t plus 150t squared, and I will get the answer for the integration of 200t plus 150t squared. I will get back the a, isn't it, which is actually the y. Alright, so 1 over 5, you integrate, this is actually your dAdt, right? So if you integrate your dAdt, you will get back the function a, right? So the answer is 1 over 5 times the a. Alright, so we will just copy the function a and substitute. Because we integrate the differentiation, we get the function a, which is actually 100t squared plus 50t cubed. So it's 1 over 5 times the function a. Alright, so from there we can see that the relationship between the company H and company K. So you can say that company K is actually making more profit than company H. Finally, I can conclude that the company K is actually making a profit 5 times more than company H. Right? So this is the conclusion. So the company K will get more profit than company H, and the profit of company K is actually 5 times compared to company H. Alright, so that is how we solve the question involving application of integration is reversing process of the differentiation. So guys, that's all my sharing for today's video sharing. Bye bye and have a nice day.